So, crazy thing just happened, right? Kalen Walker, track runner from Iowa, sprinter. He does this thing. He runs a 40-yard dash, 4:15. Second fastest ever recorded in the world. And the thing is, for people that don't watch track and field, yes, he got famous and he went viral. White guy, going super fast. Of course, amazing. And what was the point of that? Just to prove how track speed is and that he's the next Matthew Bolin, or even better. But I'm actually glad he did this. Why am I glad he did this? Because he just proved something. This guy, Kalen Walker, the 23-year-old track runner at Iowa, is not a good runner. But yet he ran faster than Tyreek Hill, and Tyreek Hill wants to race the Olympian Noah Lyles. Let's get to it. So we already know, if you don't know, Tyreek Hill and Noah Lyles have officially set up a time to race each other, which will be fundraiser. And it's going to be bad, okay? It's going to be very, very bad. First of all, I'm Everything Track. If you like track and field content, make sure you check out my channel and make sure you subscribe on the road to 6K. And you know who's also going to be on the road to 6K? Tyreek Hill. He's going to change to 6K, 5K, 10K races because these sprint events are not going to be able to work for him. I would just like to start off with one thing. Tyreek Hill is fixing to lose. Do you know how fast Noah Lyles in the 60 meters? I'm finna go ahead and show you. Noah Lyles is number 2 in the world. Kalen Walker, yes, Kalen Walker, the one I was just talking about, the Iowa sprinter, who actually doesn't even have very good 100-meter or 200-meter times that won't win you a college national championship, times that won't get you a pro contract coming out of college, times that just look good to the average person, but in the world of track and field, they are D1 SEC times, ACC at best. Walk on. Half scholarship. I'm literally not joking. But yet, he does run a fast 60, but unfortunately, the 60 meter is part of the indoor track, and everybody who runs track knows that indoor track is just a warm-up to the actual track and field meets, which is outdoor track. The ones that the regular people, the regular civilians who watch the Olympics care about. The 100 meter, the 200 meter, and the 400 meter. But anywho, let's look at what Tyreek Hill would be placed if ranked in 2024. Remember, he ran a 670, and this is where he would be if he was a runner in 2024. And as I stated earlier, this is the number 2 spot in the world for Noah Lyles. And I can already hear it in the comment section. But Everything Track, that's only 0.30 seconds. I want you all to know something real quick. I'm going to give you a scenario. If you were to be on a road that was a mile long and you had a car, and that car was a Nissan Altima, and I gave you time to drive that car for that full mile duration and see how fast you can get, you would get a time, and with the longer distance, the greater you have to take off time or seconds in this matter. The only thing is, in 60 meters, it's a very short distance, so the time, even in milliseconds, it is not enough. To burn 0.30 milliseconds, the faster the time, the harder it is. When you get to times like that, it will take even professionals, D1 athletes who are close to being professionals, years. It will take them 2 to 4 extreme training cycle years to burn just 1/4 of a full second in a 60-meter dash. This is not a joke. This is not a game. This isn't something Tyreek Hill can just say, oh, he ran a 6:43, I run a 6:70, I can get that in 3 months. No, Tyreek, you can't. It is not that easy. In fact, if it was a mile, I would say, okay, it will be easier. Because again, the longer the distance, the more time you have to shed time. So you can go from a 6-minute mile runner to a 5-minute mile runner in a span of 5 to 6 months. But how long will it take you to go from a 5-minute mile runner to a 4-minute mile runner? It's going to probably take a year. And then how long will it take to go from a 4-minute mile runner to a 3:45-minute mile runner? It's going to be extremely hard to do that. And that's my point. Tyreek Hill literally stands zero chance against Noah Lyles, and Kalen Walker proved it 3 days ago. I rest my case.